Jack Reeves, what up? Pokes McGee, what up? GK Aaron, what up? How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Glad to be back. What's going on, people? Is the far right returning to France? Hold on. I gotta bring something up, man. Let me share this stuff first. Y'all check out the Pander God Hotep Jesus. Y'all check the Pander God Hotep Jesus.
Of the women's 4x1.
United States won the 4x100 relay. You see your boy, them our queens. Remember last year, it was all Team Jamaica, this, that, and the third. Now he jumped back on the USA bandwagon. I don't know what to say, man. Y'all got nerve to find me guilty against this man. Second girl went ham? Yeah, one of these girls was moving, man. Like crazy. Like she was getting sucked up right here, man. Yeah, she was rolling.
And the US down the back stretch. Look at Shelly and Fraser Price go. But it's a good run from TT Terry. She has held her own, but now the Jamaicans have taken the lead. It's up to Gabby Thomas to close the gap. Gabby Thomas up against Shasha Lee Forbes. Thomas gets the lead, gives it to Sha'Carri Richardson. Here comes Sharika Jackson.
I mean, it was over once she gave her a lead. Nobody's gonna catch Underground real. Yo, I gotta take that, man. I'm sorry. Hold on. Like, how on the web video settings, man, this pops it out. Like, I know on your phone, right, you can copy video address. See, I don't know if does that take the video? I'm sorry, I gotta take that, man. Is this gonna take it? Post it right? Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, I don't want. No, man. Delete. Like, I know on your phone you can just on your phone. I'll just do it from my phone, man. Here come the head pander in charge, Hotep Jesus. I'm about to call my uncle in a minute. I gotta hear what he gotta say about Biden. I gotta ask him about Biden, man. I gotta ask my uncle, Boule uncle, about Biden. I got to. I really got to. But Chad is right though. You notice how he switched up? It isn't Team Jamaica anymore. This is from Chad. Chad is even noticing this shit, man. Like, this is filthy switch up from HJ, man. I need to get the video. Post video. See, on your phone, you can just do post video. Underground Railroad speed. But he knows I should be calling him, man. Because, you know, he's Team Biden all the way. But that's the thing, on my phone, I can't. Let me call my uncle. He better pick up. I should call my mom and ask her, did she watch the debate? No, man, he's not. It'll be Kuna, man. Come on, man, stop. Y'all need to quit. Y'all hear me all right? Call Uncle Biden. Oh, he must be out and about, man. I'm gonna call my mom. Does anybody just do a show just calling people and stuff like that? They're like random people. I think that would be a cool idea. Just call and he ducking the call. Good audio? Okay.
You have reached.
Damn, nobody home. Nobody around. Why does Unc look like he's streaming from a cave in Afghanistan? Because I am. Right next to Bin Laden. Right next to Bin Laden. Right next to Bin Laden, man. Oh, man. Uncle Boule ducking. Uncle, man, he's probably not. He might have been working, man. He might be working. He might be working. Y'all see this video, man? This is just crazy. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. We back. Yo.
How you doing?
What's going on, man? I thought you was ducking my call.
I know that's what you call it. That's why I didn't answer it first. I wanted you to feel that way. I really did. See, it's called psychoanalytical something. You know, to get up in there, because I know what you want. I know what you want. We'll talk about the old man.
Did you watch the debate?
I did not.
Oh, man.
I didn't have to.
Listen,
when I turned back over, I was watching track and field.
Okay.
I did not watch the debate, but I know everything about the debate because I've heard everybody talking about the debate.
Yeah, it was kind of bad. I'll give this the first, I want to say half hour or so.
Mm-hmm. He
was bad. Like, it was like I couldn't believe my eyes. But then, like, he got better as it went on. But like the first, they should have started later because the first 45 minutes he was in bad form.
Started earlier. You guys started early for old man. You can't be starting late, man. I was a little too late, man. You gotta blame the party. I don't know what these guys be thinking. You cannot be rolling late at night. Harris, man. You know the story. You getting old.
Yeah. I don't know. It just it looked bad, and then I was kind of surprised that the mainstream media, they kind of went with that. That
Well, no, they didn't. Kinda. They did not. They went full in. This guy has lost it. I don't understand it, but this is the difference between the parties, right? You can say that. The Republican Party has that one for all, and all is going to be one.
yeah.
They have that, and they never deter. They don't change. But these guys, man, this is what frustrates people with the Democratic Party, to be honest with you, is because they hold to that truth, and we need to tell the truth. But do we need to tell the truth all the time? Is anybody listening to the truth all the time?
I don't know. Maybe they don't want. Maybe they don't want Biden in there, and they were just waiting for their chance.
That's a good question. That's a good idea. That's a good thing that I have not considered. I have a Biden person here that I can ask that question to if you allow me.
Okay.
Does the Democratic Party want Biden as their nominee? Cynthia. She was ambivalent, man. She said some. She did not say all. And that does not answer the question what I thought I was going to get. I thought she was going to be resoundingly, yes, we do. She sounds just like the media. I'm telling you, man, she sounds like the media. Some do, some don't. What? That's not it. But it's too late, though, right? You can't go away from Biden at this point, can you? I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, I know. Isn't there like some delegate rules or something like that they can't take them off the ballot in some states already or something like that? I thought I listened to that.
There is something out there like that. There's a 70% rule, I think, is what I've been hearing. And there is, pledged delegate, something that has to be considered and allowed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't think, I think the chain has to be yanked. The only chain that can be yanked, he has to yank it himself. I think it's just what it comes down to. And I do not believe he will do that.
Okay. You don't think he will?
I do not think he will, when he decided to run for president, he was an old man, right?
Yeah.
And it was in the face of reality. I mean, you're not going to get any younger, right?
Yeah.
But your facilities and your, our government is run by old men and women. I guess that's the thing about it, because one of the more comical things that I heard, especially listening to Marco Rubio distinguish between Biden and Trump. He never used the phrase that Joe Biden was an old man. They can't do that. Our government is stacked full of old people.
Yeah.
Or older people. Try to be correct, but I'm not. But that's what it is. So you can't say that, but that's a reality in our government, isn't it? We are governed by an older generation still. And when does that change?
I mean, it's hard to change because they all stay in so they can get their money. So.
Man, these people, man, they get on my nerves. They really do, man. I'm not happy. But you know what you should have called me about? You should have called me about tomorrow, though, man. There's something going on tomorrow that's really, really important to me. You know what it is.
Isn't it Trump? One of the Trump judge rulings tomorrow, isn't it?
Steve Bannon's going to jail. You know it.
Oh, Bannon's going to jail?
Man, I was depressed all day, man, until they put that on the news earlier this evening and vented my spirits.
Why is Bannon going to jail?
Because he refused to testify before the congressional hearing.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to it.
I mean, this is the reality of the situation. Doesn't all Trump people go to jail? I'm going to bail you out. I know you haven't pledged 100%, but if you do happen to do that, I got you. And if you ever go all in, you gotta go. They all go, right? Right?
It looks like it.
They gotta go. I mean, there's a guy in there now. That dude is in there now. He was funny when he was on the way. You know, he was defiant to the end. I like that. Steve Bannon crying though. Don't cry now. You know. And he did not get bailed out by the Supreme Court, which is basically a Trump appointed Supreme Court, right?
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them.
He's got two. He got two in there, right? The other people were perceived.
No, did he get Gorsuch? Gorsuch, right? Amy Coney, Amy Barrett, and the last guy. You like beer, right? You like beer, right? You don't drink, I think. But, you know, that's the guy. You like beer guy. He's there.
Oh, the guy Kavanaugh. Is it Kavanaugh or something?
Of course, man. That's horrible. Kavanaugh don't like beer. He wants to know if everybody like beer. Don't forget.
Yeah, but he's only got, there was two. And there was a white guy.
Who got Gorsuch then? He didn't appoint Gorsuch?
Oh, and the white lady. What's the white lady's name?
Barrett.
Yeah.
With the scary eyes. I'm afraid of her. She goes, when I look in her eyes, man, I'm telling you, I look deep in there, you see something in there, man. I look in there, I'm like, wow, that's tough in there. I mean, she might be just one of those people who's very too intelligent. It could be that, you know. Intelligence leads to a loss of reality. Could be just that.
All right. Back to you don't think Newsom or let me ask you this: Newsom or Kamala? If Joe said, "I'm out, man. I can't do it. I talked to my wife, man. She said it's not a good idea," and he hangs it up. You taking Newsom or Kamala as the presidential candidate?
I'm taking Newsom.
Okay.
I thought about this already.
Why not Kamala?
See, I knew you were going to ask that question. See, when you're wrong, that's what you do. So you want to know that, right? No. See, this is a bad thing to say on, live. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live, man.
People don't like her.
Yeah, they don't.
That's why not Kamala.
Okay.
I mean, she is qualified. I 100% believe she is qualified, but I think nationally, because of her law enforcement background, she has not been able to shed that image. And you actually have to convince black men to like her. Well, I've had to in the past to actually explain, sit down, give the details, about what she was doing and why she was doing it. But that's why not Kamala and Neil Gorsuch. Do you want me to ask a woman in the room what she would like?
I mean, if she has any comments about Kamala, yeah.
Kamala, Gavin Newsom, woman in the room.
Yeah, Kamala, but not Gavin.
She said Kamala, but not Gavin yet. Yet being a key word. I think that Gavin is ready nationally. I think the national public the voting bloc will accept him over Donald Trump readily. And I think he will have the debate chops. He knows the issues. He can put forth the answers to the issues, and he knows the policies. That's why I say him. Who do you want? If that situation arose.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of it. Look at it from 1,000 feet up. I think doesn't look like the some voting bloc you might owe it to Kamala to have her run, But I think the best chance at winning is probably Newsom. It is Newsom. Just like you said, a lot of people don't like Kamala.
Unfortunately.
I mean,
But it's real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't think she has the personality to win people over. I think that's her biggest problem, man.
I don't think that's her biggest problem. I think her biggest problem is that the Republican Party put her in the highlight immediately. Now, what they did they did the spin on her when she became, vice president.
Uh-huh.
No other vice president in history has had the scrutiny that Kamala Harris has. And that I think they did that for this reason and for this moment. I do not think that anyone should take for granted their enemy. And I'm not, what's an enemy in a loose term? It's not an enemy, but their opponent. Because I think this is a planned situation. If you need to study the Republican Party. This did not start with Steve Bannon. It started way before Steve Bannon. This program that they have been on to get to this point in history with Donald Trump as a savior started way back in the day. There's actually a movie about the guy who started this. And I think that attack on Kamala Harris was done just for this moment. If this was the operative word or the operative situation where she would have to step forward. I think that's what that was all about. Because no vice president gets that kind of scrutiny and that kind of spotlight.
Oh, so you're saying they preemptively struck at her just in case Biden had to go.
They put her in the spotlight. They always have. It's been too much Kamala Harris information. And for me, it's been like, why? And now I know. They needed to degrade her. And, they needed to try to degrade her. I'm not so sure they did, because she's still a very intelligent woman and very intelligent politician. And she knows. And plus, number one thing being, she's a woman. You can't not disregard that. I think that we have gotten to the point in history where women will vote for women.
Yeah, but I think it depends on what the woman.
You'll get there one day.
No. Oh, you're talking to me.
Yeah, you'll get there. Don't worry, you'll get there one day. I know you're not there yet. Yeah, I know you. I know you. You're not there yet. You'll get there.
It depends on the woman, I think.
Oh. See, that's an excuse. What do you mean it depends on the woman?
No, I mean, I'll vote for the best person, but I think for women to vote for women, it's all, they take it like a different, you know what I mean? They have different standards for what they like in a woman as far as voting for.
Come on, man.
They do.
Well, women like men. Come on, you can't do that. You're going too far. You're going way too far. Yeah, man. I know some men. I just talk to brothers all the time, men. I got a lot of men friends. Women like them. So stop it. Stop it with that.
Mexico just elected a woman.
That's what I mean. This is why I'm saying this. Because I think we're getting to a point in history where women are recognizing the attack on Roe versus Wade. The attack on women. There has always been an attack on women. And right now, I feel that woman is finally beginning to realize and see the attack. And for them to stop this attack on women, they're going to have to vote for women. There was no way women did not vote for Hillary Clinton. You know that.
Right.
And I know now why. I didn't know then, but I know now. I do know now, but that's what I'm saying, though. I'm saying that I think that we're getting to the point in American history where women will vote for women because it's in their best interests.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're getting closer. To be honest, but yeah, it's gonna take a perfect woman candidate, though. I don't know who that's gonna be.
No, see, you can say that.
I'm telling you.
No. See, so what you're doing, you don't realize what you're doing.
What?
You're qualifying a candidate for a woman. You gotta stop doing that. You just said, I think it will take the perfect woman candidate. You cannot qualify the candidate. This is the problem. And this is why you're gonna push them you're gonna make them recognize what's going on. This is probably more of their recognition process. They're going to see what that statement means, and they're going to vote for women.
Yeah, but I only say that because women are pettier than men.
I don't know, man. You know, Draymond Green is really petty. People like that guy, he gets a real petty, man. You think women are more? I don't know, man. Women actually have, they probably know how to suppress better than we do. It's what they do. What do you think about that? They might suppress better. But you know the old song, It's a Thin Line?
Mm-hmm.
You saw the movie, right? You probably did.
Yeah.
You didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw that a while ago.
Did you?
I'm old, man.
I don't want to say you're old because it makes me something. I can't see it. I refuse.
No, definitely, women are definitely more petty than men. Against each other. Women are petty against each other. I don't know.
You think they still catfight, even at that level? This is a different level. We're talking about the highest level, though. We're not talking about, you got on the same dress that I got on, or something like that. You bought the heels because you saw me wearing, and you knew I was coming to the party. Petty.
Yeah.
But this is a different level, though, that we're talking about, right? This matters. And there have been some issues placed in front of them that really matters. You might be underestimating what Roe versus Wade means to them, to the community. I mean, there are defining moments in history. You know that. There's always a defining moment. Something that's going to pull people together.
Roe versus Wade?
You don't think that's a defining moment?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not.
What's going on there?
I don't know. They're getting registered for the draft too, man. So.
Women, you trust them with your military, right? Oh, what? Why you laugh? Serious?
No, I'm saying they're like, I think didn't the law pass like you don't have to register with Selective Service. They're going to register when women and when men and women get 18, they're going to just register them automatically and stuff like that.
When? That's not on the books.
Come on, it just passed. Stop, man.
When? Where?
That was a couple weeks ago, man.
How could I miss that? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I did not miss that. Wait a minute. Say that again. You're telling me that. When will this happen, though?
Oh, I don't know when.
Registration.
I think it's up to, somebody said up to age 26 in the house.
Mm-hmm. Will need to register for the military?
I think they're automatically doing it.
Automatically register.
Yeah, so you don't have to do it.
Oh, I don't know about that. Will that fly, though? In the simplest terms?
Amen.
There should be a lot of pushback on that. I'm all for it, though. I'm all for it.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm listening to audiobook BB's book, his life story. It's got a lot of interesting things. This thing is said in that book. Like, I don't know if you ever have time, you gotta listen to it.
Which Edie are you talking about?
BB Netanyahu.
Oh, okay. Oh, what is it? What's in there?
This.
I have an opinion about him already.
This might be a coincidence, but when Clinton was president, this was when Netanyahu was first trying to be prime minister. And this is what he says in the book, right? He says the United States government tried to actively, I forget the guy's name, Simone? I forget the guy that was running against him. The Clinton administration actively tried to get the other person elected instead of Bibi, because Bibi wasn't their favorite. Because they wanted to pass the Oslo Accords, I guess, during that time.
I can see that, yes.
Yeah, so they actively tried to do that. Yeah. I thought that was shocking. And it was like, and then he even said it in a book. He was like, you would think another country interfering in another country's elections would be big fanfare in this country, but nobody said a thing. He said, no, yeah, nobody said a thing, and it just reminds me. Just comes back to this era. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow. I was like, this.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they had a foresight and they saw who he was going to become down the line in history. I'm so surprised. I was so surprised at the reaction to the invasion, to the start of the war. That no one knew who he was.
Oh, I knew who he was.
You knew who he was. Yes, you did. You knew who he was. But the common citizen, the average citizen, I won't say common, the average citizen did not recognize who BB was and what he was capable of and what he has always wanted to do. I consider this what he's always wanted to do. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, he's always been about his homeland. Like, just listening to this book, he's always been about it. So, and he always takes the stand that, they're being invaded, like they're fighting all these enemies and stuff like that. Now I guess they're going to go against Hezbollah. I'm like, I don't know. That's going to be ugly.
I don't know why you actually mentioned this earlier. I don't know if you recall, but you always said that you did not want Hezbollah to become a part of this, but it was inevitable, and they're going to get stepped on.
Who, Hezbollah?
Yes. You know why?
Why?
Because there's only so far Iran is going to go. How far do you think Iran can go before it becomes a one-on-one situation? How far can they go? Can they push that needle? And that's what they're doing. They're pushing that needle.
I mean, the only reason I said that is because in 2006 we already went through this charade. I mean, this exercise, and the majority of the people say, Israel didn't do too well against Hezbollah. So Hezbollah has a lot better weapons. I'm not encouraged or excited by what I've seen from the IDF so far. Maybe they're keeping their crack troops away. You know what I mean? And they're readying for this, but Hezbollah.
It's not a matter of troops. It's not. War isn't fought on the ground anymore. War is a strategic thing, and it's basically, you can summarize it as saying that war is a drone situation now.
Yeah.
Weaponry, and you gotta imagine today, BB has been released. He's been free to rain on you, right?
Right.
He can rain down right now, and in the past, it's not been that way. The past that you talk about, it was not like that, but it is now. So all bets are off. All gloves, every mitten, all the stuff. It's different. This is a different world today, and the statement has to be made. These are statement situations. This is a statement opportunity. You need to make a statement. If you're going to survive, if you're going to still become Israel, then if you dare, there's got to be the motto. If they do that, me and you need to get paid, right? I'll include you. You need to accept our motto if you dare.
All right, man. I'm telling you. Listen, if you just reduce Arena Hezbollah, if they have, people rate their military very, very highly, very highly, very highly. And I know, they got Israel has air superiority, but, they do a lot of thinking, and they got, and the thing about that, drones equalize it a little bit. You know what I mean? So lesser countries that don't have, as much financial backing, they get some drones from Iran, from Russia, from China. That's an equalizer a little bit, So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
But this is the difference right now. I think the United States military and their and NATO military right now, the F-35, the creation of the F-35 has been the game changer for superiority in war. Because we're talking about this is a synergy situation now. This is not a one-on-one, you're not talking about ocean, Navy, you're not talking about Navy, land, and all this stuff. This is synergized. This is all one piece. This is what the difference is today. And that's what the F-35, the only reason why the F-35 made the United States stop producing the F-22, the Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only reason why. Because of that connectivity, that computerized connectivity. See all and be all. Everything is coordinated. Everything is all one. This is different. This is different now. There's no fear in this. This is a different situation that you're trying to put Hezbollah into. They don't want this. Believe me.
All right. I'm
serious. I'm telling you right now. They don't want this, man. I'm serious. I read about it all the time.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody wants it, really.
Biggie want it.
Yeah, but I think he wants it because if things go wrong, he got Big Joker in his back pocket.
Sure, of course. Ain't no like having Big Brother. Big Bro Ham. Big Bro Ham. Yeah, Big Bro Ham. Come on. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's unleashed. He's still unleashed.
Yeah, I mean, then Iran. I don't know what Iran's going to do. Like, I'm not too terrible.
Survive is a motive. Come on, man. You want to survive in this. There's too many. I mean, you look at the world today, man. Going forward in the world, there's more money in the world today than anything else. There's more opportunities. There's more business. There's more young people. There's more education. People are not removed from education and information. There's more information. You can't hide from the future. The future, man. The future is young. The future is productive, and the future is people having what they want and doing what they want. It's not the old boys network. This has to move forward, and it's slow, right? As far as Iran is concerned. But there are young people there who want this. They want this real world. They don't want this conflict. That's not what they want to live for. They want to look good. Feel good, eat good, drink good, party. Janet Jackson was here the other night, man?
No, was she?
Yes. Nelly, I think Nelly opened for her. Was it?
Oh, really?
Can you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's getting, doing these, like...
People doing stuff. Missy Elliott is here tomorrow night, man. Brother, I'm going to see them.
Right?
You know why? I can't afford it. Big dollars, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is big money, man. There is money to be made. There's money to be spent. There's no reason to destroy the world. None. There's no reason. Economically, ask Elon Musk. Come on, man. Elon Musk ain't going to destroy the world.
Let me ask you a couple basketball questions.
Cool.
You saw the draft, right?
Yes.
Is it over for the foundation? Is LeBron James the last foundational Black American NBA superstar?
LeBron James?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I never heard it phrased that way before. And, I mean, the key word in what you said is America. Because the black French guys are the face of the NBA going forward.
Yeah.
Right now, right now the answer to your question would be yes. Joel Embiid is not, he's from Cameroon.
Yeah.
And he's the closest thing to a superstar. I think Luka is the next star in the league myself.
Yeah.
Celtic fans up here don't like me when I say that. really don't. They don't like, the fact that Hoop is better than Brown and Tatum. And I love Tatum. But they don't like that. But the answer to your question, I think, right now is yes. That's something to think about. Wow. But it's still Wembanyama. I hate to mispronounce his name.
Yeah.
Wembanyama.
Yeah.
He's the future of the league, man. I mean, if he continues to be healthy, there's no stopping him. This is going to be him coming into the NBA is going to be has the same impact that Wilt Chamberlain came into the NBA with. It's on the same scale. It's a total domination. He will dominate the NBA. I just hope he don't dominate the Olympics, man. But I really like America to win all that gold. I really wouldn't like that.
All right.
What's the other?
Tell me, give me the scoop. Give me the scoop on Jared McCain.
Oh,
What's your take on Jared McCain?
Jared McKinney?
McCain.
Oh, the Duke player.
Yeah.
Is he going to your team?
He's a Sixer.
That's a serious reach.
At 16?
Yeah, that's a reach because you need an impact player. Unless the Sixers do something in the draft, he's not going to elevate your team. He's not going to help the team, period, basically, because he doesn't have the skill set to do it. He doesn't play fast. He is basically the opposite of Maxey on the court. The speed that Maxey plays with, he plays with the exact same opposite. The time it takes for him to he's a good shooter, but he needs to be playing against me and you to get that shot off. I mean, one of the things that you're going to be able to watch for with him in his shooting ability is watch how deep into his knees that he gets. Okay, when you shoot the ball, right?
Yeah.
Pay attention to whether or not he bends his knees or not. If he bends his knees and elevates his body through his knees, you're supposed to do that through your quad muscles and your ankles. He has a tendency to get into his knees, which slows down his shot. It slows it way down. So yes, your Sixers are doomed.
Are you just hating because he was a Dookie, man? Didn't he put 30 on Carolina?
We have him. We beat them like they're ours. But the answer to that is yes too. I do hate on him because he's a Dookie, of course. But that's a yes too. But you got a problem. I mean, you have to hope Milwaukee doesn't get better with Dame and Giannis. The Celtics are going to be real good, and the Knicks are better than the Celtics.
Yeah, they're crying. They're asking for Paul George. I don't want him.
I don't blame you. You shouldn't. Don't want that.
But that looks like the direction they're going.
That won't help.
I don't know about McCain. I mean, he looks okay, but like you said, I can see where his shot is kind of slow. But he's a good shooter.
Oh,
But
he can shoot it.
yeah, the thing is, if I've noticed this with players that play with Embiid, like every 3-point shooter gets so much better because they play with him because they get so many open looks. Like Redick had a great year, Harden had a great year shooting. A lot of 3-point shooters. Seth Curry played outstanding. People will get their shots open when they play with Embiid. I'll say that though.
Yes, Joe is very good. I mean, Joe is actually always going to be the wild card and who can come out of the East because 100% healthy Joel Embiid can disrupt everything.
Yeah,
he is that talented. It's just a matter of will he do it. I mean, he can really do that. But you can't do it. You gotta get another player. The team doesn't have enough players right now, especially big people. So you have to have somebody else. They have to have signs to be. And Klay Thompson ain't gonna help you that much. So don't be trying to come over to Golden State.
What do you think? What do you think about Bronny getting his son drafted?
Forget everything about it. We know what it is.
Yeah.
I just thought that, I always thought about him. And he was not on his own timetable. I just wish he would have been able to be on his own timetable, because I actually think he has NBA level athleticism.
Yeah.
The talent has to be developed, but you can't be a professional athlete unless you have the NBA athleticism. That's the difference that people don't realize. You need to be an NBA level athlete, NFL level, track and field level. You have to be that guy, and he is that athlete. But he doesn't have the skill set, the game yet.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a chance to develop that because LeBron is 40. And you need to play with his son in the league. I get it. It looks good, don't it? It looks really cool. You got your son on the same team you are, and you about to get paid 60. They gonna pay LeBron 60? I wouldn't do it, man. It's too old, man. That ball out the league, man.
How many more years you think he'll play?
3. I've been convinced by my friends that he's going to play 3. I got friends, man, that really like that guy to leave now.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers would be better without him. I really do.
Yeah.
I think with the talent level they have, I think with Reeves and all those guys, if they were allowed to blossom, and Anthony Davis was made the man over there in LA, I think they would really be a competitive team without him. Because the style of basketball that LeBron plays, he still plays point guard. And you can't develop an identity if your point guard is 40 years old and he doesn't run up and down the floor. You need to be able to push the ball at a rapid speed to take advantage of it. And he doesn't do that. And he's not going to change now. And no coach J.J. Redick ain't going to take the ball out of it. That's why that dude fired. You know why dude got fired? Because he took LeBron off the ball. J.J. not going to do that, but that's what needs to happen. LeBron needs to play basketball. He can't play point guards. Not Magic Johnson. Can't do that. The team needs an identity, and the identity starts with the point guard. Second fact with Dallas. The only reason that Luka and Dallas made it to the finals is Jason Kidd. Because he actually put pressure on Luka to be better. To be a better basketball player and develop his body and get his body into that position where he could do that. He's still got a lot of work to do. But Jason Kidd, a point guard in the league, knows what has to happen with basketball.
Yeah.
LeBron's your guy, right? I get it.
No, he's not my guy. He's never my guy. He's third all time on my list.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Who's second?
Kobe.
Whoa, homeboy. I can see that. I can see that. I would go that way too. Sometimes I have LeBron 5.
And behind who? Magic?
Yes.
Yeah. I could say that. I could say that too.
Serious, man. Magic Johnson is the man.
Yeah, people forgot how good Magic was.
Oh, that's Showtime Lakers, man. See, the thing about, LeBron and the basketball history is the fact that his impact, Some of the old heads like Jerry West and all those guys and Phil Jackson and people, they would talk about that, randomly. And Kobe, they talk about the impact and Kobe's impact. LeBron's impact is on the game is not historical. Michael, Kobe, Magic Johnson, even Larry Bird, their impact is historical. Even Isaiah Thomas, with the Bad Boy Pistons.
Yeah.
That's historical stuff in the league, man. Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Jerry West.
I feel like Steph has a bigger impact than LeBron.
He does. He really does. It's a generational thing, with young kids. They start early with Steph. I don't love Steph like that because I know I could check him, shut him down. Can't go with him. I got him. I got Steph. Can't let that off. Can't let him get away with that, man. But you're right, though. I totally agree. Steph, his impact and historical value is going to be huge on the NBA. I just don't feel LeBron has put that stamp on the game like that.
Nah. I mean, from a business standpoint, he has, but.
Oh, it's been good, man. He made that mark. You know, he brought his boys along. This is what I always wanted to see. You know, that superstar bring his guys with him and get paid. They all got paid.
Yeah. I like that for him.
Me too. You know, so he's like opposite of AI, right?
Yeah. All right, Uncle. Last question before I let you go.
Okay.
Trump said in the debate, he said, immigrants are taking black jobs, they're taking Hispanic jobs. Right. There's an uproar on Twitter, like the more established black people on Twitter, you know, the professionals, the multi-degree people, they're like, what are you talking about, black jobs? They're like, you know what I mean? They're like, they don't see what he's saying with that. But, you know, I had posted articles. I remember reading an article in Chicago. There was a job staffing. There's a group of black people that are suing a staffing agency because when they went to get a job, right, they told them, we'll go sit down, we'll get to you, right? And then a bunch of immigrants came in and they sent them on the truck, right? I know, but
trying to let them go to work.
Yeah, I should be laughing, but they're suing because they would get picked over every day by immigrants. Now, is there such thing as a black job?
No, there is such thing as corporate America.
Okay.
And the dollar bill. See, cheap labor, you know, the reason why the border, when people talk about the border, security the border this, border that, border this, that's always been nonsense. It continues to be nonsense. Because who's going to do these jobs that most American citizens will do? And then the other side of the coin is corporate America will, subversively hire these immigrants to do these jobs illegally because it saves them money. It's always about that dollar bill.
Yeah.
There are no black jobs and Hispanic jobs, but there is corporate America, and they legislate everything when it comes to this the employment issues at that level. You're talking about a level of employment. Is what you're talking about. You might be talking about dishwashers or whatever like that, right? I'm on the right page. You talking about those?
No, I mean, I'm not the one to say that. I see these immigrants driving around in big body Suburbans and everything like that. I mean, they got some good jobs. There's there's this.
No. Let me give you pushback on that. When you see immigrants, this is the problem. When you see immigrants driving around in Cadillacs and Suburban and Tahoes and stuff like that, if there are 10 people in the family and you put your resources together, you can get anything you want.
That's also true. You're right about that.
That's what it is. That's all that is. It's the resource allocation. The immigration system, the ones that the media have begun to highlight and they report on, these guys are just stealing, man. They get across the border and the first thing they have started learning how to steal, basically, to con, and report. And they congregate. This is the reality. And it's not Joe Biden's problem because every president of the United States history has dealt with the southern border. But that's the reality of the situation. No, they are not rich, but they are savvy and they're smart and they use their money in a common manner. You know who else does that?
Who?
Asian people do that too. They do it in your community if you let them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's always been that way. And that's what it's all about. Success and succeeding in America. It's how you channel your resources. And if you can get on the same boat. That's what we talk about. No, we're not lumping black people and Hispanic people together today. No. We're still separate but equal.
Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord! Hey, man, thanks for taking my call, man.
No doubt.
All right.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to
Take
you.
care of yourself.
All right. My uncle, ladies and gentlemen. Was he capping? Ladies and gentlemen, was he capping or not? First boule laugh in history. Oh my god. I don't know. But he is, I didn't think of it that way. Like, they do use subsidies, you know, to their advantage. But I'm not rolling with, like, they have jobs that black people don't want to do. I'm not rolling with that. You know, a lot of them have hard-working jobs and stuff like that. But some of them are good paying jobs, man. You know, like, I'm just going with my mentions, man. Like, and I think like, there's this one black guy. He was a professor somewhere. I don't know. I used it for the fucking. Did I like it? The comment. Hold on, let me find this tweet real quick. They've been in my mentions all fucking day about this shit, man. Like, my cousin was, where is that? No. Like, I've been going to war with Boule Twitter over black jobs coming, man. And in my mentions heavy, like, talking crazy. Like, this one guy says, I'm a professor, I got 4 degrees, no immigrants taking my job. I'm like, what the fuck is this about, man? Like, I can't even, like, imagine. Like, here's the tweet right here. Here it is right here. This is it right here. Hold on, let me bring it over here. Like, this is my tweet. University Negroes only think of themselves, don't have the wherewithal to think of everyone on the economic spectrum. And here, this is, I'm quote tweeting here, I'm still waiting to hear what job immigrants take from black people. Trump is so full of shit. What the fuck are black jobs? That pissed Boule Twitter off. That pissed them off. Black jobs. I didn't go to college for 8 years to have a black job. I went to college for 8 years to have a white job, goddammit. They didn't go to college and get all them degrees to have a black job? Are you kidding me? That's the reason they went to college. To get a white job. Here he goes. Now, he wasn't replying to me. I guess he was replying to somebody else. And somebody quote tweeted and sent it to me. Shut your dumb ass up. I'm a professor of cultural sociology with 4 degrees. No immigrant is taking my job. This is exactly why you clowns are laughed at and made fun of every damn day by us. My post is rhetorical, by the way. Maybe you looked the word up. I mean, maybe your post is rhetorical to you, right? But not to everybody else. Like, I just feel like, what Andreas, what up? You know what I should have said? Immigrant won't take a job, but AI will. If they can't replace you with an immigrant, they're gonna get the computer out. They're gonna get ChatGPT out. They're gonna get AI out. But I don't know. But my thing is this: is like, you got to think of everybody on the whole economic scale. Like just because you're okay, you are Mr. Cultural Sociology, Professor of Cultural Sociology. That's what he says, Merlin. I don't know what that is. You know, That's that new math at college, right? Just because you have 4 degrees in a professor of cultural sociology doesn't mean the guy that's riding on the basket, you're the black person that has the 4 degrees, and there's the other black person that has riding the back of a trash truck. You're both black, right? You know what I mean? Your 4 degrees don't outweigh, at your 4 degrees of cultural sociology do not outweigh the man on the back of a trash truck. I will even say the man on the back of the trash truck is way more important than the professor with the cultural sociology professor with 4 degrees. Y'all would agree with that, right? Like, that's not even a stretch to say. A Boule major, that's it. Yeah, exactly. He's a Boule major. But to them, to the black professor in quote-unquote Boule Twitter, they think they're 10 times worthy, more important than the guy at the back of the trash truck. And this is why the Talented Tenth, that theology by W.E.B. Du Bois, you know, it was never implemented. It could never be implemented. Because once these jokers get these 4 degrees, they don't think 2 seconds about the man on the back of the trash truck. But these Talented Tenth were supposed to lead the African American that got it to shine. It never worked. Like, be for real. I seen a lot of self-centeredness, but I never seen so much self-centeredness this week in Black Twitter. Like, I'm seeing a lot of pushback. I'm seeing a lot of pushback because a lot of people are like, well, y'all acting dumb here. You know what I mean? Black jobs. Let me see. You always got to proofread your fucking... I see a lot of jokes. Well, I can deal with the jokes, but I can't deal the seriousness of this guy saying, you know, no immigrants taking my job and all this. This guy going crazy about it. You know what I mean? I can't take that, but I can take the jokes, man. Like, look at this. Hold on, I'm not gonna show that. I mean, you know, it's funny. They do have black unemployment. Like, if you have black unemployment, you have to have black jobs, right? Like, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, it's just like, I don't know. It's the black folks that made money, and like my uncle was referring to corporate American Negroes, right? And they're established. They got money. They got bread in their pocket, right? Like who else do you think buying these Gucci belts and shit like that? These Gucci handbags and shit like that. Prada shoes and shit like that. These Chinese got money. But they don't want to be reminded about, but Trump saying black job, that reminds them of who they are. They don't want to be reminded of it. That's how I see it. I'm trying to find, I don't think I have any. Oh, I gotta play this. Who is this?
To get into office again. So that would be our black job. I just
Like, they take it
realized what our job. I just realized what our job is. The black job is to go out there and vote to make sure that Trump doesn't get into office again. So that would be our black job, to make sure our black asses go vote. Vote blue. I just realized what our job is.
Queen Neff. Gen X introvert. One of them island niggas. One of them tethers. Yeah, but I'm seeing a lot more. This was one of the first I seen that did that. But nobody's paying attention to her. But we're cooked. They cut a check. Yeah, she late to the program. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, this is unbelievable. I just came from my black friend's law firm because I was coming to take his job, and it turns out I'm not qualified. So I'm going to head to the...
Oh my gosh. I'm done. Like I said, it's the only people, like, I think HJ had a tweet, the great tweet. He said the only people complaining about black jobs are the black people that have white jobs. And that's exactly the point. Like, I'm not one to, I don't know. To me, work is just work. It's like this medium you use to get money and stuff like that. But a lot of you people view work as a status symbol or stuff like that, you know? Which is, I mean, to me it's unfortunate, but I think that's just how a lot of people see it. And so when you categorize it like Trump did, you know, these boule Negroes are going to take offense, you know, but are you the only shine at your job? No, black job. Right. No, it can't be only one. Like, if you got, say if in your work group or like, say if you have like a supervisor and like a group of you report to the same supervisor. If there's more than two black folks in your group, then you have a black job. But if there's only one of you or two of you, then you don't have a black job, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, most common jobs for blacks. I just had it up, man. I thought I just looked at it. This guy has a list of fucking. Did y'all see this, man? Oh shit. This guy has a list of black jobs, right? NFL cornerback, security for a strip club, call center, Baddies East security, food stamp seller, barber, lash tech, parking lot security, Waffle House cook, club promoter, bottle girl, truck driver, hype man, woman who does braids, selling plates, jitney driver. I don't know, what is a jitney driver? What is that? Anybody know what that is? Janitorial supervisor, crossing guard, TSA agent, Herbalife tech. Now, come on. That might be true. Black grandmother babysitting, notary, supervisor when supervisor ain't there, fish truck man, meat truck man, veneer tech, car wash attendant, Amazon delivery driver, TSA worker, sexy red, water boy, Zeus producer, weaveologist, podcaster, prepaid ticket to club guy, Kardashian baby daddy, CNA, Tyler Perry movie actress, mid-card wrestler, sneaker plug, cashier at Lids. That's a list of black jobs. Military is a black job. Kool-Aid maker? Post office worker? I don't know. I didn't see that. Candy lady. Don't see this shit, man. Charitable deed of leaving nourishment for hardworking people is only compatible in high IQ homogenous societies such as Norway or Japan. It's the same as if you were to leave a bike or a purse unattended, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know how the tweets. You can't leave anything out there. These niggas is going to steal it. I guess, look. Decided to make a cute little snack for our delivery driver. How many deliveries do you get? Lord have mercy. That just shows you Amazon be hiring anybody. This guy took all that stuff, came back for a second trip. Saying what's up to his boy. My head is in the way? Oh, my bad. This nigga needs his ass beat. Like, there's no amount of greed in the world. As long as you pass a drug test. And Thovin, do you drive for Amazon? Or are you in the warehouse? Like, do they pay these guys by the delivery? Or you get paid like an hourly wage? Is it good money? Hourly pay? Oh, okay. Yeah, I be seeing them, man. They be out in the streets crazy. I'll always double parking in the middle of the street. They be like, man, you don't get out the goddamn way. Okay, it's not bad. They don't even have benefits. Come on, man. Bezos don't got no benefits? I haven't. Come on, man. Bezos can't be doing people like that. Do it, can he? No way. I didn't know all that. Hawk 2 girl was out with Zach Bryan. Remember I told you invest in Hawk 2? The people that they must have read it. Zach Bryan must have read the Grift Act. He must have invested in her. Brought her out. If she not stretching her 15 minutes of fame. Talk about living a life. Majesty is black? No, I can't imagine. Like, there's some things I don't want to imagine. A black version of it. Can we normalize not wanting a black version of everything? I can't. I can't. You wouldn't have a black version of it. Because what the guy asked, he's like, how do you keep your man or get your, how you turn your man out? It's just like, get going, get we on there. What's the Glorilla song? It's Friday. It's Friday. I can't sing it. What's the Glorilla song? I ain't got no nigga, ain't got me. You know what I mean? White woman said, professing her love for Pookie. So yeah, you wouldn't have had a version 2 of that. She'd be called Ghetto. Yeah, exactly. There is like it wouldn't happen. Y'all were going on cruises like this. There's no way I'm getting on a boat with that many people on it. No, Pookie. No, that's just her nickname. I don't think that's what she gave him the nickname Pookie. He's got to be a white guy. I don't know. Ha! Ha! Oh damn! Wait, why is that not? Oh come on! What is going on? What am I doing? Oh man, I gotta say that one. Yeah, I'm not getting on a boat like this. This is that article I was talking about. This is in 2017? 2016. Wait, look at it. Listen to this shit, man. Those wishes were alleged the alleged discrimination took place at MVP Staffing Serial Branch Office, which lawsuit claims was directed by clients not to send African American workers to their companies for assignments. Those wishes allegedly were communicating using code words, according to testimony from former dispatchers and on-site representatives given in prior cases and attached to the filing as evidence. For example, according to the lawsuit, guapos, which translates to pretty boys, would be referred to African Americans as just they don't want to do dirty work. The term feos translated to mean dirty ones, bilinguals, and los que escuchan la ley, referring to people who listen to Spanish radio station La Ley, were used to refer to Hispanic laborers, lawsuit argues. Listen, they get up early, they make their way there, they get there on the promise they might be work for them, and they watch as it changes from a very mixed room in the morning to mostly African Americans left in the afternoon. Niggas wouldn't get picked. Niggas wouldn't get picked. And you know, this is like, and the people that were coming in my mentions and stuff like that, I think this is the this is the black postal service clerks, bus drivers, nurses, assistants, security guards, home athletes. Is this just service? Like the people who come in my mentions, right? They'd be like, yo, if you didn't like it, they were basically blaming the black people that had the jobs that worked with, they had like coworkers or they're in competition with illegals. They basically blame them, saying you should go to school more and you didn't educate yourself, so it's your fault that you're competing with them. You should take it upon yourself to get a job that the illegals can't have. Like, it's funny that, you know, and the thing that I like, again, it's just me, you know, it seems like black folks, I know I said this before, I say this on the show all the time, niggas just want to be white folks. I swear to God. There's no difference. Like, y'all can say, people can say, Dr. Umar and them can say anything they fucking want. Niggas want to be white folks. That's it. Like, how classist do you be? Like, you can't, these the same folks that complain about classism, right? But the first chance they get, what are they? They become the most classist individuals you can see. Now they're too good for jobs. Oh, that's an illegal job. That's an immigrant job. You see what I'm saying? They're exactly right. They're hypocrites. Yeah, way super compliment. Like, I wouldn't say it's go as far. I want to serve. I definitely want to. Like, I feel like some people don't feel they're on par. And they want to be on par with everybody else. But as you can see, and we can see with like LeBron and the nepotism and getting his son, like it goes, there's a whole lot that goes with like privilege and stuff like that. But it's crazy. They burnt shit down in 2020 for a drastic change for the black community. Now to 180. Can't tell these niggas nothing, man. You can't tell these niggas shit. I don't know what else to say. You know? It's... The 10th like to think they're just like the 90th. I gotta take this, man. Yo, I gotta take this. This is... Yo, I've been trying to write an article all fucking day. Like 2 days on this black jobs bit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that, but I'm not gonna take it for a tweet. I'm gonna try to make this article work. But yeah, that's because I was trying to integrate the talented 10th. I'm like, this is the problem is the talented 10th don't look out. And they never looked out. They never will look out. As soon as niggas get 2 fucking quarters in, I don't got no quarters. 2 niggas got 2 nickels in their pocket, they move out of the fucking hood. That's always been the problem. That's always been the problem. Dead ass. Soon niggas get 2 nickels in their pocket, they kiss the black community goodbye. They won't be around no niggas. I swear to God. You know what I mean? Except, that's another point I was thinking about. They're really telling other black people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. That's what I gotta go find their tweet. Somebody was in my mentions talking this shit. I was like, they're really telling other black folks pull themselves by their bootstraps. Unbelievable. I used to live on the hood side of town before they gentrified it. You know what I mean? I knew the thing is, I knew the gentrification was coming. I used to tell niggas that. I used to tell niggas that. I was like, yo, a white man coming, right? They would never believe me. They were like, what? I was like, white man coming. Because somebody had told me, like, years ago. Rich white folks. Villanova. I was like, yo. My brother said that like, Phoenixville is going to get a renovation and shit, like revitalization or some fucking shit. This town, right? And I never paid no attention to it. Then, you know, I was looking to move for places. I was like, let me move to this town. See if it pay off. And damn, it did. Even the white folks couldn't live in the town. The white folks was complaining about. You know, this is what I know, bro. Like, gentrification and shit. It was fucking crazy. Because there wasn't a lot of black people in this town and shit. Like, there was a couple families, but it wasn't nothing major. No, it's not. There wasn't no black neighborhood. It was a small town, right? It was mostly white folks. The white folks that grew up all their lives in this town, they started complaining they couldn't afford to live in the town no more. I was like, Jesus. Like, I didn't grow up in this town, so I just like, damn. They gentrifying the white folks? It's serious. That's how it is, man. But they, you know, the gentrifiers, they don't give a fucking damn. It reminds me of the town of Hotep. The gentrifiers, they don't give a fuck. Fuck them. They're like, fuck them. They sent out Lil Yocker and Lil LaShaw Girl, but now the Dems are letting them run the streets. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's what they say. Just get in early, don't sell. Yeah. That's why I realized it's a different game. Like, this is the first I've seen it. I'm sure it happened in other towns, but like the victim of gentrification in this town was all white. It was white folks. And I was just like, damn, man, bro. You should have fucking bought something or held on. Keep your ass out now. Like, I feel for him. But you gotta move with the punches, man. You know, it's like, shit ain't gonna stop. We're years into their plan. You're right about that. You goddamn right. Anyway, let me get out of here. Good talking to you tonight. Long talk with my uncle. One of these days I'm gonna call my brother. My mom didn't pick up. I'm gonna call my brother. I think that's kind of a move. Oh, one other thing, man. Like I know they joke about black people in podcasting, but I need the black people in the balloon pop date game to stop. I need that to stop. Right? I need that to stop. Like, that's way worse than black people with podcast equipment. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna leave the Patreon link in the in the description. Hold on. Tomorrow, best of the internet. Make sure you tune in. We're doing a show. We do an extra show every week for exclusive to our Patreon subscribers. So if you're not a Patreon subscriber, hey man, you're missing out on some good content. It's a little different vibe. It's a little different vibe than the show on Thursday, but I think y'all would enjoy it if you're not a member. Anyway, if not, see y'all Thursday. Y'all take it easy. I'm out of here. Peace.